As robot vacuums are getting more affordable, they're also getting more advanced, with high suction power and advanced connectivity features. This video's sponsor is Shellbot, and they sent us over this automatic SL60 vacuum with powerful suction and a mopping feature. So let's dive into the box and check out what's included with the unit. As soon as you open the box, you'll find the mopping unit and a couple of sweeping brush replacements. Then under that, you'll find the vacuum, which has rotating sensors on the top that map out the room. And here at the front is a 3D sensor that detects people, things, whatever is in its way so that it can clean around them. This is a secondary dust cartridge, and I say secondary because the one pre-installed on the vacuum has a 2-in-1 mopping feature. We'll dive into that in a bit. Then you have your manuals. Here is a charging adapter and a cleaning tool. This will come in handy for dusting off the vacuum sensors and cutting tangled hair out of the rotating brush. There's an extra mopping pad for the vacuum and a remote, with AAA batteries included. You don't need to use the remote if you're already using the app, but if you prefer to keep things simple, you can just use this. Finally, here is the charging base, which also connects the vacuum to Wi-Fi so it can communicate with the app on your phone. Once plugged in and set up, it'll connect to the Shellbot app, which you can use to map out your space. Once you've set up the app and connected the vacuum to your home Wi-Fi, you can start mapping the house. This will let you tell the app to clean one specific area of your space, and it'll help the vacuum know where it's cleaning. Plus, you can check the vacuum's cleaning progress on the app. You can change the vacuum's settings, and you can set zones where you don't want the vacuum to clean or mop. Remember that 2-in-1 cartridge? Well, here's where it holds the mopping pad. It clips right at the bottom of the cartridge. Before you mop, make sure you already ran the vacuum to sweep first. Then fill clean water into this tank and install it onto the vacuum. Then go to the app, tap on the normal cleaning button, then tap on the brush with the water drop on it if you want to vacuum and mop at the same time, or tap on the squiggly lines if you only want it to mop. Then you can set how much water you want it to use while it mops. If you chose it to sweep and mop, the vacuum will pick up any remaining debris on the floor and the mopping pad will wipe right behind it. The vacuum will wipe the floor of the room in an S-shape pattern, but you can head into the settings and use a Y-shape pattern, which the app says will clean more thoroughly. The SL60 is equipped with LiDAR sensors at the top that spin around, a feature you don't see on cheaper vacuums. This feature allows it to map and navigate your house while vacuuming without bumping into furniture, the walls, or anything else you accidentally left out in the middle of the floor. There are a few sensors right here on the front, which are needed for Shellbot's AI object detection. Basically, the vacuum can see and detect shoes, socks, barstool bases, and scales. It'll even detect pet feces. Whatever it detects, it'll make a mark of it on the map and clean around it. The Shellbot isn't too loud, but it can make a fair amount of noise depending on which suction level you use. If you'd rather not hear it at all, you can always start it before heading out of the house. Otherwise, there's a scheduling feature, so you pick the time and day of the week and the cleaning mode, and the Shellbot will do its thing. The vacuum has strong suction power of up to 4,000 pascals. This, along with the brushes, works to get all the loose dirt and debris off the floors. This is Drake, and he sheds all the time. So having a tool like this lets us forget about having to constantly sweep up dog hair. The suction here is quite strong. It manages to pick up lots of debris, and it does pretty well. The vacuum has a large 5200 mAh battery that lets it continuously clean for up to 200 minutes at a time before returning itself to the charging dock. Of course, if it doesn't finish the whole area in the first run through, it'll come back for a charge and continue where it left off. But unless you have a 4,000 square foot house, it should be able to clean your whole place on a single charge. To give you an idea of how long it'll take the Shellbot to vacuum your house, it managed to clean all the rooms of our 775 square foot house in about 90 minutes, using about 60% battery with standard suction power. Overall, the Shellbot's a great vacuum if you're looking for a little robot friend to help keep your house clean, especially if you have any pets. Or maybe you're looking to update an older vacuum that may not have all the smart features like the Shellbot. What we like about this vacuum is the AI object avoidance feature, which does a great job of knowing where the things are in the house and does its best to avoid them. We also really like the mapping feature because we can use the app to tell the vacuum exactly how we want it to clean the different rooms of the house. You can purchase the SL60 today for $499, which is a pretty great price for all the features backed into this robot vacuum. Be sure to check out the links in the description for the best deals. Plus, you can also check out Shellbot over on its official website, Facebook, and Instagram, all linked below. Thanks again to Shellbot for sponsoring the video, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.